let me drink of the life-giving stream. Let me drink, let me drink. 'Tis the rock cleft for me, 'tis the water of life.
We've been studying together about the two covenants that God has given to man. They are called the Old Covenant or Old Testament and the New or the New Testament. So the New Covenant is that for us in the world today. The Old Covenant we've seen has been superseded or taken over, or it's no longer useful because of the new. It says because we have the new, then the old has become obsolete. And there's quite a difference between the two. And we're going to look just briefly in 2 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, and the first few verses where God speaks about the old and the new. And in 2 Corinthians 3, beginning with about verse 2, it speaks of how that Paul says, I don't need a letter of recommendation from you or to you because you are our recommendation. In other words, he had taught them, they had responded to God, to the gospel, and now they were children of God. And he says that there is a wide difference between the two. And we are thinking today about that which is written in stone and that which is written on the hearts. And that's found in these first two verses of 2 Corinthians chapter 3. So first of all, what was written on stone? Well, at Mount Sinai, in the book of Exodus, we see the 10 Commandments were written on stone. And he speaks about them in this second chapter of 2 Corinthians as a matter of letters or administration of death, where he speaks of the other as that which is written on the heart of the Spirit, and that's life. So what was engraven on stone? Well, it was the 10 Commandments. And there's a lot of difference between writing something on stone and then writing something on the hearts of people. And he says the new covenant is written on our hearts, and it is that which gives life. It tells us what is really about life. And this covenant, this second covenant, the new covenant, which God has made with those who are his people, really bring life. That's what it's about. And it is said that they will have their sins forgiven and that God will remember them no more in this second covenant. So when one has this covenant with God, then he is no longer in his sins. The blood of Jesus, at a point of time when God set forth, and we'll talk about that later on, has brought about the cleansing of his sins. And what a wonderful blessing to have the new covenant, the covenant that God has made with his people. And of course, his people today are those who are Christians. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, the Lord bless you.